One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline. Oh, what's good?
The game magically appeared. You hear me? I I was all looking down. We're gonna wait on Wanda to come back. And
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. Yeah. All right. You got it. You took yourself off mute. Well, oh, well, welcome back, family, to another episode of the Family Bloodline Podcast, the Legacy Table. We are here, ready, willing, and able. Let's oops, I don't know what I just did. There we go. So quickly, how has you all's weeks been so far?
Well, it was my birthday this week, so
Yes.
yeah, it was my Jackie Robinson birthday
it's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
celebration.
love it.
Yeah, my tea really hot. Give me a second, y'all. It was my Jackie Robinson birthday. I had it was those who don't understand what that means. I turned 42. I was 40. Turned 42 yesterday.
I heard 24.
Hey,
That's why last night when they were like, "Oh," I said she's 24 again.
yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, yeah, it was a good time. Had volleyball. It didn't go great, but it was cold, so I was happy it was over.
Oh
It was
my
like
goodness.
very, very cold.
Are y'all eating a cold
We
freeze deal?
oh, thank you. Thank you, Snack
Get
Z.
over it.
Thank you, Snack Z. Uh, uh, yeah, the team bought me a cookie cake. We took some shots. It was a good time. Yeah, we would have won if you was there. I bet you any
Yeah,
money.
I
Yeah,
missed it last night. But I let Wanda finish hers.
yeah. I just went to work. My students showed love. It was so sweet. Got a lot of cute little gifts. They baked me muffins and cupcakes, and I'm like, my back ain't gonna never get unbeat messing with y'all. They always baking me. But yeah, it was very nice. It was a good day. My husband bought me my husband bought me sushi, and I got my free Starbucks and a lot of my other free stuff I got coming the rest of the week. I'm going to Sephora tomorrow to get my free stuff. Can't wait.
For real?
Right. I like y'all better sign up for them apps and stuff. Y'all get all kind of free stuff. Nothing Bun Cake, Sephora, Starbucks, Krispy Kreme, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A,
All of it. Yep. All right.
all of it.
Say less.
So sign up and get your free birthday goodies. For real, for real.
I love that. And you
So yeah,
got
it's been a
a
good
pretty,
week.
you got a pretty event-filled weekend too, right?
Yeah, this weekend gonna be fun. I'm trying to get to the Museum of Illusions at some point. And then I also want to try this restaurant that's here called Euphoria STL. It's on Del Mar. They do infused cuisine.
Okay.
I'm
Uh-oh.
really yeah, your girl finna it's gonna be a time. I'm trying to get there. I know I heard it's really expensive but I got it. I ain't worried about it. And it's my birthday, so hopefully somebody
It's
else
so
pays.
crazy. Yeah, they got you.
So yeah, I'm going ahead and put that Miss Foster $16 sign for my cash app if y'all want to pay for my dinner.
You cut the light off on me.
But yeah. No, but yeah, I'm looking forward. 42 has been good so far. So I'm
That's a lot.
waiting. I
That's a
love
lot.
it. Like my 40s have like 30s was great. I ain't gonna even lie. My 30s was like awesome. 30s was awesome. But my 40s, these mugs is lit. I like it over here.
Hey,
Tell me what
hey,
this lit over here.
Welcome.
I like it over here. It's real nice.
for sure. For sure, for sure. I forgot what I was about to say too. Damn. Oh well,
Ooh,
come back to me. Oh, I was about to say, as long as you make it out of if you can make it past 33, things start getting better.
33 was lit. I got married at 33.
Man,
Yeah, life been on the up and up. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Yeah.
that's what's I love that.
Yeah. Everything been copacetic over here. Everything been great, man.
I
I
am loving
apologize
y'all
to the
beards. Let me just put that out there right now. I am loving the beard.
oh appreciate you.
Right on, Kazo.
I ain't even
Yeah,
put no oil in nothing in. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
looking rough.
I've never used oil. I'm still new to this.
I got some great oil. Brand name Respected Roots. They're a black company out of Atlanta.
Okay.
Great. They got it all, bro. I ran
Mhm.
into them a couple years ago in the mall. Actually, they was up here doing some promotion, and the only product that I found that I like.
Really?
Everything smells good. You know what I'm
But
saying? Was like a
is it oily?
not at all, not at all. Sometimes I feel just like a little dime size little oil in your hand or do your whole full beard, you know what I'm saying, and have
I
you glistening all day, you know.
that's yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So school me on this because I ain't hip. What is the point of the oil?
Cause like all up under here, see like this side, like you can look at my beard right now, like this side full, this side starting to get a little patchy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been using my stuff, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it just full, it just exfoliates all the little stuff up under the beard and the skin to keep your skin moisturized and everything. Cause they got like oil and then they got like beard cream, you know what I'm saying? So they got all different, man, look them up. Look them up.
What's the
Respected
name of it
Roots.
again?
Respected Roots.
Respected Roots?
Yes. It's a
Love it.
black, like I say, it's the all black company, and man, they do. I love him. I love it.
Y'all can also check out Bask and Lather, BASK and Lather, LATR. They're also black owned and
Hey,
they have all those products.
hold on. Give me a second. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
man.
go to their websites real quick. Keep talking though.
So
Yeah.
like what Wanda talking about, like that. Well, I'll wait till we get into that, but that's one of the things that we was talking about, like black community evolving. You know what I'm saying? Making
Yeah,
products just for us, making products that you know what I'm saying that are bettering us. You know what I'm saying? Making us look good, feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm
And
finna tag in right now.
I'm gonna check out that Baskin leather, like you said. You said leather,
Lather,
lather,
TALATHER. Yep.
lather. I'll write it down.
So let me show the first one, uh the website. Give me a second. Let me move this over a little bit. I just wanted to share it real quick. Respected Roots. Okay, I can dig it. Let me say that as a favorite real quick so I can get to it. All right. All right.
It's 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 for us by us.
Oh,
It's
that's cool.
beautiful. And see, like
That's
them, the products that I'm talking about right there. I got that whole little kit on the third one. You know what I'm
right
saying? Yeah, that whole little kit, man. That foam right there. So like most people, like if you ain't take a shower that morning or whatever, you can put a little foam on there and it'll loosen it up a little bit. Then you
there.
slap your beard, not the oil, but the little cream in that little can down there. Man,
Yeah,
man. Oh, it's what you gonna see. This gonna get back right. I done started back using my stuff. I had stopped using it.
It's
okay.
reasonably priced too. It don't look they ain't trying to bust your head on the prices.
Not at all.
And what was the other one you were saying, Wanda?
Bask and Lather.
Huh.
Let me check
We doing a
them out.
little wellness moment right now, huh? Segment, huh?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let me try to get to their site. Baskin Leather.
Lather,
Lather.
LATHER.
Oh, Lather. My bad.
Like
Baskin Leather.
That was me.
Go
That
to
said,
Baskin Leather, you might get something
yeah,
else.
I was about to say you might be doing some YMCA stuff or something.
Give me a second. I pulled him up also.
You might roll up on something else, sir.
But yeah, man, overall the week been good though. Like I say, I apologize to the volleyball team. I had to go to a union meeting. They was on my little dirty ass about not showing up for because it's on every Wednesday. And you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Volleyball is on Wednesday. So not every Wednesday, it's every the last Wednesday of the month. And I haven't been to a union meeting you know what I'm saying, since volleyball kicked off, you know what I'm saying, since the
Mhm.
spring. So
Yeah.
I had to attend this one last night. But it's been a good week. Boys started back basketball, trying to
Nice.
get with them back into shape and get them going. Oh my God, they so gassed. They don't have no breath. That's the other one, Jig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baskin Lather.
And look like they got more stuff. Oh, that's shampoo and stuff. Okay,
Yeah, they got everything.
okay.
And if you
So,
like having like hair loss or anything like that, they got scalp stimulator. They got a lot of stuff. You know, like braid, like like women, black women, when we wear our braids, them is really a lot of tension on our temples and stuff like that. And have the our edges be gone.
Mhm.
This product will definitely get you right back together.
All right.
hmm,
Shit, they got some products.
Yeah.
yeah. And I just
So
want to point out, go
black
ahead,
on.
Juan.
Said check them out.
Black. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the other one real quick because I want to put the link in the comments for future references. If anybody want to go and check them out, it's in there. So that's dope. I'm gonna be on both of them. I love that.
And that was the
Yeah.
dope thing. You asked the question. You know what I'm saying? What does it do? You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even, people just go by oil, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that, oh man, I just gotta, oh man, it's a whole process to it, man.
Yeah, it is for sure.
And you gotta have your good esthetician, man. My
Hair
daughter,
growth.
man, my daughter's been getting me right, man, trying to get my, you know what I'm saying, my little dry skin and all the, anyway, yeah. You gotta get it
Oh
together.
man, that's why I ain't pop up. I'm over here typing in the wrong stuff. Damn.
You finna send somebody to the wrrong
Back
website
and leather.
and they gonna be like, oh no. And then somebody finna get beat up because some weird
Right.
stuff popped up on this.
I'm gonna just stop. I tried. Okay. We mentioned them. Damn it. That's what we did, and that's what we do. I don't want to do too much over here. Golly, that's dope.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I might end up having to shave before I want to. If there's an acting role that comes available.
No shave November.
I know and so I wasn't gonna shave. I was just gonna keep getting lined up until probably between December 1st and December 15th, depending on how long I can go with it. Right now I'm good, but
Yeah,
I ain't had a beard this long.
Boy.
Oh yeah, I mean you might as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Might as well. You ain't gotta report to nobody, you ain't gotta show up nowhere.
crazy work right there.
You ain't gotta worry about Adonis. Please, sir.
That's crazy to me.
Sir.
I'm still getting used to that.
My fur baby is trying to get attention. Excuse me. How may I help you?
Send that dog to me. So anyway, go ahead, Dirk. Keep going. I'm my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no. I just spoke about my week. Just basketball kicked off. I'm excited about that and trying to get them back into shape. You know what I'm saying? You don't think kids get out of shape, but god damn, they ran 2 suicides and they was through.
Through piece.
But yeah, so there's just something else to put on the plate to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because without me, you know what I'm saying, they need that. They need that motivation. Same with everybody. We all need that motivation.
For
Yeah.
We
sure.
can get lackadaisical real quick and just give it the F word and be like, F it, you know what I'm saying? And just go on with your day.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hell, I ain't been to the gym all week. And hey, I know it's a cardinal sin. I gotta go at least once a week. But this week so far, I done woke up like, it's cold outside. And plus, my ankle has been hurting because it's been cold outside, you know.
But cut it out. You are not there yet.
Hey, I got arthritis in my body though. So
You are not there yet. You can cut that out. Cut
look
it
at
out.
look at my beard. It might be because I ain't use no oil, but that's my excuse. That's my excuse for the week. Except for tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta get up. I gotta get back after it and stay healthy. Because
Yes. It's been cold and I've still been getting up to do my walk. So if I can still get up and walk, you can.
and you know what? Like this is like one of my most favorite times of the year to be outside working out.
It's been beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hate outside at this time of year.
You
I'm on
hate
top
it.
of I'm on top of a roof right now.
Oh, and
35
then
degrees
the
at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness.
wind has been.
Different ball game for me. I like the snow versus, you know what I'm saying, the cold weather. If it's gonna snow, gonna snow. Or if it's gonna be cold, gonna snow or
Hey.
something. You know, so I can,
I feel that. I feel
I
that.
know I hate the snow. I was waiting last year because there wasn't nobody here shoveling my snow. I was mad.
I love the snow. I love it.
It's pretty to look at, but I'd rather not.
I can't wait to get back out in it.
I'd rather not.
My week has been pretty good. Just been getting a lot of work done. I have to officiate a wedding Saturday, and the rehearsal is tomorrow. And
We love
hopefully,
love. We love
Let's go.
love.
yeah, we love,
let's go.
and we'll leave it there. We
Yeah.
love.
We love
It's-
love.
It's gonna be great. It's
Yup.
gonna be great. So I'm gonna do my
So,
best. It's gonna be my second wedding that I will have officiated. I did one a couple of weeks ago for my buddy Mark, he and his
Mhm.
lady, and yeah, I'm looking forward. This one's gonna be a bit of a bigger venue, and I might end up making a whole habit out of this. Just out here marrying everybody.
Nice.
I might record myself doing a marriage script so I can marry myself when the time comes. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
I won't take that away.
I just drank my stress relief tea and you just stressed me out that fast.
Put myself on the screen talking, it'd be funny.
You just stressed me all the way out with it. Like I just drank my. Yeah, we love love.
I just think it'd be a great prank. It'd be a great prank. So that's
Don't
all.
play with me. Don't mess with my mental like that. don't do that.
And then we do the real. But
Yeah, we don't want to mess with nobody mental. We dealing with that's one of the topics today. So we ain't messing with nobody
Right.
mental.
Right.
In the Black family.
so let's hop into that. As a matter of fact,
Let's
families
do it.
dealing with mental health is the first he'll officiate the wedding.
We're not doing that.
We got to get there, but we pushing forward to it. So families dealing with mental health.
Mhm.
Families dealing with mental health. How does it look? What does it feel like? And what are the pressures that surround it?
Mhm.
And culturally, now let's talk about Black families dealing with mental health, right?
Yep.
And how we deal with mental health in our community and our culture. What do y'all think about Wanda, the families dealing with mental health, and then putting it back into a little more perspective, Black families in general dealing with mental health?
Yeah, so I was like listening to a interview on the Breakfast Club when they were talking to Gucci Mane and his wife and his mental health, and they had brought up a good question. Was like everybody was like really focusing on him and how he was dealing with his mental health, but nobody has ever stopped to ask the people who were dealing with the person with the mental health how they were doing, and how did it make feel. Because the person with mental health, they're in it, but they're not in it alone for the most
Yeah.
part.
That's the hope. That's always
For
the
the,
hope.
for the
That's
yeah,
that's
for the
that's
most
a
part.
big key. Yeah, because I can
Yeah.
see how the family can get, you know what I'm saying, not be
Now,
excluded in. Yeah,
so we know, like in a black family back in the day, the crazy uncle that their big mama keep locked up in the back room, so he don't bother nobody. He only come out to use the bathroom and to get a plate and go back to his room and sit by himself because they don't want him bothering nobody or
Mm.
nobody bothering him. Is that definitely is not the right way to deal with,
correct.
like, but like in the black family, mental health has been kind of a bad word.
And why
It
do you
ain't
think?
nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with him. He just looking for some.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's because
yeah.
our parents was bullies back in the day. They was our first bullies before we became. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They were bullies. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't cry. You couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really show emotion back then with the family. But with the black family, I feel we avoid like one is saying we avoid that. Like ain't nothing wrong with you, boy. You know what I'm saying? You just acting out. We try to
Mhm.
avoid it, and then we keep things quiet as a black family. You know what I'm saying? Like if we dealing with an issue, we don't let the family know. We keep it amongst just in the household instead of
Because nobody
everybody
wants
that got to deal
to.
with it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it because I done it myself. You know what I'm saying? Kept problems inside that I think the whole family should have known about, but you know what I'm saying? That's just situationship. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, but I think that's a big problem with the community. You know what I'm saying? We don't we don't do the work. We don't put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So to say, you know what I'm saying?
Where did
Yeah.
that come from? Is my question. How did we even get there? That's
Mm.
that's what I always want to know, right? Because it's as science progressed, especially when it comes to mental health, and as that field has progressed, there are things that have been expressed through the subject matter experts in those different fields. Like we got a cousin that when we were younger, everybody just be like, "Oh yeah, cuz ain't take his medicine today," right?
Mhm.
He, he's uh he's being held by the state right now, but and we would kind of joke about it, but it was a serious thing, because he was on something, and I don't think he ever actually got the proper assistance to deal with whatever was actually going on. And
Mhm.
even back in that time, this was late 80s, or actually it was the 90s, right?
Mhm.
Early to mid 90s, when those diagnoses were being I'm gonna say it like this on purpose, but when those diagnoses were being parceled out, black people weren't really being taken too seriously in America, as far as those things are concerned. And so just give somebody some pills, prescribe them some pills, go put them on state, and hopefully it works out in the end, or just beat the shit out of them, which was
Yeah.
never actually the answer. Um, and as we watched things progress and kind of like go off the rails, nothing was ever actually done or talked about or actually honestly dealt with to have a proper screening, at least not from what I know, a proper
Correct.
screening to
Mhm.
actually assist with that. But again, just back to the previous point, in our culture, that's what we've done. That boy, ain't nothing wrong with that boy. I'm finna butt beat his ass. You better go in there and shut up and sit down and act like you got some sense, or you want me to give you something to cry about. Well, I don't want you to give me anything to cry about. I'm having a horrible moment right now. Something's
Having an
off,
episode. Yes.
right?
And, that,
Something,
and that's the thing. We never tripped off how kids deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? We always think that as adults we can get through it. You know what I'm saying? But kids can't get through it. They still need us to help them navigate through certain situations in life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's a big part of it also. You know what I'm saying? Like But I mean, I don't know. Do you think things have got better with the community for us? Like we not on that so much. It's like ain't nothing wrong with you.
I think as a community, yes, because we're taking
Okay.
ourselves more seriously. We're doing more self-care for ourselves so that we don't come off as crazy or we don't go crazy. But like it's like I feel like, but dealing like mental illness in the family, like I've seen, like even in this family, like those that exhibit those mental illness traits, that they're alienated and nobody wants to deal with it.
Oh yeah, yes. Because y'all
Yeah.
know I did a whole stint with Cuzzo. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
is it just easier not to deal with?
No. No, it's not.
It's not. It's not. But like I say, y'all know the situation I had with Cuzzo. I don't know if y'all do or not, but
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He was staying with me and everything, and it became scary. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't talk no more. I get calls from my neighbors like, "Man, your cousin just out here staring up at the sky, staring up at this tree outside your home." You know what I'm saying? Try to
Mhm.
talk to him. Oh, I'm good, cuz. Ain't nothing wrong with me, cuz. What up,
MC.
MC? You know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole, and it became stressful on me, bro, because I'm
Mm.
trying to do everything that I can to make sure my people's good.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I got my daughters in the household. They scared. You know what I'm saying? They like, hold on, dude, worried, daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to help one side, but then you got the rest of the family that's don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So it became stressful, man. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So that's the part of also helping somebody with mental health. You got to know your limit as well. You got to know when to bag up, when to try to help. You know what I'm saying? Because it can become very stressful.
Okay.
Wow.
So from your like you said, you were living with it and it became stressful for you. What else
Mhm. What else I hear you.
did you feel like with the stress? Were you just did it make you feel helpless? Did it make you feel like
Just being the person that usually people come to and just I'm just a earth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
they shoulder to lean on. So I'm there trying to take it in, trying to be compassionate, not trying to be judgmental at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really understand what's going on. So
Mhm.
it became a that's all. It just became stressful because you trying to do everything that you think you should be doing, but at the same time you don't know what you should be doing. Some of the stuff that I was doing was was a trigger to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Mhm.
Instead of me asking like, damn, cuz you know what I'm saying? You don't come hang around the fam like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Is it anything that I can help you with or anything you need to talk about? I was straight coming to cuz like, hey man, you need to stop doing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was coming to him like the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day,
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
because it had got frustrating to me as opposed to me still there, being there, still trying to be compassionate and you know what I'm saying, just trying to connect with him. I'm trying to coach. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get him this confidence and you know what I'm saying, the competence, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
to go on with damn, I just used 5 C words on y'all real quick.
Real quick.
But it just felt like I had to be there, you know what I'm saying? It was like I'm heard, it's a reason, but everybody else in the family was like, Phew, I
Mm.
don't know how you deal with that, cuz you know what I'm saying? That's all I was getting, you know.
Yeah. Cause I mean everybody ain't built for it, and that's for sure.
I
Um
wasn't built for it.
everybody's not built for it, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, you did what you could.
Mhm.
And also, what I learned from watching the interview and listening to the interview that I watched is that the person with mental illness got to be able to want to help themselves as well.
Yes.
That's the biggest
Yeah.
part of anything, any problem.
Yeah.
Because
And that go ahead.
you can want to help all you want to. Like I feel like drug addiction is a mental illness.
Absolutely. It's part of it.
Mm.
Alcohol abuse, mental illness.
Absolutely.
Uh, Like like people think mental illness is automatically schizophrenia, um, bipolar.
Anxiety, depression.
They think that's only the only thing that mental illness. There's an umbrella of things under mental illness. And if the person with that illness is not willing to help themselves, how can you as a family member help them?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. And like in Dirt's situation, it's hard to deal with a person who doesn't really actually understand, because there's a bit of a detachment from reality that's going on.
Oh, hold on. We're talking about families dealing with mental health.
Yeah. So there's a bit of a detachment that's going on, and so the person sometimes doesn't even know that they're in it. And it can and does become frustrating, because you're trying to help correct something, and like Dirt said, give confidence and competence to somebody because you think that's where they're lacking. And the only thing that you know how to do is what you've been taught, especially at a younger age, right? I remember being young and trying to deal with a lot of different things. Desegregation program, St. Louis in general, the divorce of my parents. And I don't remember having it. Now, let me back up and say this. I don't remember any of the sessions, but my mother said that she had us in therapy, and I believe that. But when things actually started impacting and hitting me, and I was feeling off, I don't remember being given the proper grace to deal with that and actually be able to express it. And so it became stressful for my mother trying to deal with me, because I was actually showing different things in different ways. Hindsight's 2020, right? And so, it became, James, blah 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 blah, you finna get, I'm gonna beat you, right? Or better get out of my face. And that's why I would go outside. And so, like, circling back around to Dirt's point, trying to deal with people or cope or assist people who are going through something and struggling, but they don't know how to actually communicate that. And you are that support system. You do have to know when to tap out and actually try to find the professionals. And if they don't want to get the assistance, you can't force them, which is what Dirt also had to learn in that situation. Right? Because there go my buddy. Yeah.
What's going on?
Send me that dog. I want that dog.
So Gene, they was telling me like, for like, what was it? When I'm trying to think what the lady was telling me. For like dealing with mental health, it gotta be like physical, emotional, cognitive, and like a social well-being. Like if they're harm to themselves. These people checked off all the boxes that he wasn't a danger to himself.
Oh yeah, I believe that. They probably did it quick.
They checked off everything and said he wasn't a danger to himself.
Yeah,
and he couldn't receive no help. I had took him to get some help. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, I tapped out, bro. I reached out to his brother. His brother wouldn't assist. I reached out to several other, family members. Next step was to go get some professional, because I'm not a professional. You know what I'm saying? I'm overwhelmed with the stuff. So that was the next step. And once they deemed he wasn't a danger to himself, he was back in the household. You know what I'm saying? So we still facing the same problems, but with no answers.
Yeah. And I guess honestly, when you don't have the proper insurance as well, they're not willing to help as much. When the doctors are not looking like you and I, they're not willing to go the extra mile to help and see where more assistance can be done. There's a lot of factors to the mental health in our community.
Yeah. That's a great point. As far as we didn't do the beginning of the show scripted, where we were showing Black companies. But I think it's absolutely important and needed and necessary for Black people to get in front of Black people, professional Black people, in order to be assisted with these issues, because it gets exhausting. This is from my own personal experience of talking to a therapist, right? Uh, a white presenting woman is what she called herself, and then a white guy, and always having to kind of lead them down the narrative as to why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, because there are multiple different things that I have to deal with in America that aren't dynamic to their own experience. And so it's almost like you're retelling, how you got here again. They were great people, great therapists also, but they would always say, I'm not a Black man. I don't understand this part of it, but I appreciate it. And I know that, well, damn it, that's a frustrating aspect of it. Because no, seriously, real talk. Like I would
Right,
tell
'cause you getting it, but you're not understanding it.
No,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
right.
The thing is, they don't get it. But they can listen to you talk about it and to
Yeah.
attempt to understand, but they will never be able to understand.
Yeah.
They don't have to deal with that struggle.
Right. And so I made the comment, and I believe this still to this day. I said the only time I'm actually safe in America, and it's not 100% of the time, is when I'm inside my house. But and we also understand with Breonna Taylor that that's not always the case, right?
Yeah.
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 And so I was telling him, I was like, listen, the living in America is ridiculously stressful, and it's stressful for everybody, particularly us, because unfortunately our culture has been the whipping child of America since its inception. So trying to explain these various different points to a therapist, although they do listen and they do their best to understand what you're saying, they have a surface level experience of the dynamics that we go through. So I truly believe that Black people need to get in front of Black people that are professionals when it comes to these types of issues. That way we don't have to spend half the session or some of the session explaining the different dynamics that we're going through, because that gets exhausted in and of itself. Goodness gracious.
Hey,
Agreed.
that was perfect right there.
I agree.
But that's just that's my opinion.
I agree with it, that it's completely true. And so we need more Black therapists. We need more Black physicians.
Let me tell you like this. This is an issue that we have right now in my company right now. We supposed to be a minority company, right? All our foremen, we got one Black foreman in our we got 6 white foremen and one Black foreman out of minority company. Make it make sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, we in a hiring process where we trying to hire more people, and they making sure that they are minority. But the leaders in the company are not minority leaders. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy how they doing. We don't have no woman as a foreman. We got one Black guy as a foreman, and all the other 7 guys are white foremen in a
And then-
minority company.
Like to be played with, like you don't see this shit every fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't see this shit every day. You got to go to work, and sometimes like watching people, you question their skills and you versus them, and it's like, why?
That's the everyday struggle at work, bro. We got minority Black guys working, and we got white leaders that ain't gonna put in none of the effort, none of the work that we've been doing. And so that's becoming a problem with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm a foreman, but I had got into it with the not the general contractor, our head guy, because he was sending us on projects that was like he was sending us out to fail. Like, bro, you ain't even come out and look at the project, and then you send us out here, and we don't have no knowledge of what's going on, and we just out here, and he motherfucker just like, just get it done.
Yeah,
That's not right, bro. That's not right. So
Child.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I definitely understand that format. You know what I'm saying? We a minority company, and the minorities are still the minorities. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Crazy.
And having to deal with these
Kinda
types
like, yeah, they kind of segue us into our next topic, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
That's,
of yeah,
oh
it
man, I've been
absolutely
doing a good job with that, huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
you have.
yeah. Ooh. My
Who
bad,
makes
y'all.
hiring decisions? It's based off of the white guys in leadership in the power. That's who does the hiring. So today we trying to hire like 60 people, man. We got like 5 big projects coming up, and they need all minority workers. But like I say, all the foremans are white foremans, you know.
We got to
How
change
did
this.
that? Yep, I got you. And how did that end up happening? But before we do that, before
Just
before
structure up
we
something. Yeah.
yeah, before you go into that, because this is going to segue directly into Black families. Are we building or are we surviving at this point? Under this administration, under the previous administration, and this is covering a vast majority of things from wealth. We already talked about the mental health part aspect of it, uh,
Mhm.
economics, uh, um, education, so on and so forth. So are black families in America building or surviving right now? Dirt, I'll start with you on this one. That way you can continue what you were saying.
I say we surviving. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the suicide rate for Black girls, it has still been the highest rate since COVID.
Hmm.
Suicide rate for Black girls. We are the number one killer of Black men, Black people. You see what I'm saying? If you look at the rate, number one back, I'm more worried about another brother killing me than the white man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
70% of our households are raised by mothers. No, two-family households. 70% of our households to this day is raised by mothers. You know what I'm saying? There is no place in America where we can go, where we have our own bank, our own supermarket, our own school system. You know what I'm saying? There's no place in America that we have that. Like Wall Street gone, all you know what I'm saying? Like, so I say we just surviving, bro.
Mm.
We ain't took steps to better ourselves as people. Individually, I think certain people that have took them steps to better themselves, but as a whole, as a community, we still
Still
lack. We
still
still
in
lack.
survival.
Yeah.
What's your take on that, Wanda? And then I'll pull up these comments in a second.
Okay. For me, I was gonna say that if there was a point to where I felt like we were building.
Hmm.
At this point in juncture of where we're going now with this current administration, I think we're forcefully being pushed into survival mode. We've always been able to survive. We've like I. The crazy thing is surviving isn't stressful to me. I know it should be,
Hmm.
Mm.
but surviving is not stressful for me
Yeah.
as it is. I see other people of non-color surviving, and it's damn near taking them out.
Yeah.
Hey, Liberty Twitter he's dropping some facts, huh?
Yeah, but so here's the issue with a lot of stuff that people are saying. Now, there's some stuff I agree with, some stuff I don't. I'll pull the comments up in order to read them off. But there are, and let me preface it by saying this. At this point in our evolution of a culture, we teach each other how we are to be perceived, right? I'm not saying that there aren't external influences that assist with some of the stats that are being pulled up. Blacks and I got to look this up, so I can't directly confirm or deny this, but I'll read it. Like blacks, 13% of the population are more frequently murdered than all white, Hispanic, and victims combined. Right now, what I'll continue to say with that, this part is also a fact that during this crime, even if you want to consider black on black crime, we have a larger exoneration rate than any other demographic, which means we are not the largest perpetuator of these actions, right? And we have to remember that point, because giving part of that story it leads to a falsehood that paints a different picture of who we are as a culture. And I need to say that we are not thieves, murderers, pimps, hustlers, so on and so forth. Just because we have that in our culture doesn't mean that that is our culture. We are not a monolith, because we're also geniuses. We are also the purveyors of arts. We are the masters of mixing. We are the geniuses behind the ingenuity that built this country from the ground up. I want people to put those fucking stats up too. That's what I want to see as well. Don't just give me the ill parts of my society. Give me the good parts of us. And if that shit ain't balanced, I don't care about what you're saying anymore. I'm tired of people trying to define my culture as one thing. I understand the stats, but what people haven't done is given us the population and the culture from which they've pulled that information to make these fictitious narratives up about us. That's the shit that I don't see. It's easy to go to Google. And yes, unfortunately, and some of it is due to proximity. Yes, we are hurting each other. So are white people. Right? So let's deal with
and honestly, the systematic the way that the system is, what more if we're not when we're working for something and it's constantly being taken away from us because taxes that the rich don't have to pay, they ain't even fucking working right now. Why am I still paying taxes?
Right. I was telling you out last, I don't know, a couple podcasts, but I watched you this whole time. They just got put on the ballot last year to start paying taxes. The whole university. SLU and WashU don't pay no taxes, bro.
They don't.
That's a crime. And they coming up buying homes in my community. And you know what I'm saying? And but you know what I'm saying? Just because so I can have a piece of land, and I can own that land forever. But as soon as I put a building or something on that piece of land, then I got to start paying for it. It's ridiculous. When these people got schools and institutions and they've been giving their kids the knowledge and the, you know what I'm saying, that they need to go forward. And no taxes, no consequences. We got consequences. We are always paying for something.
Yeah. But I just want to be sure to say that I'm not blaming the white man, right?
No.
That's not what I'm doing, because I look at our music. I look at a lot of shit that's being pushed out. And that's not white people teaching us how to be who we are. That's us teaching us who we are. And it's easier to listen and to absorb the information from somebody that looks like you versus somebody else. If another brother came up to me and said, "Oh, you a coward," now we're at odds and we have to fight, and now we become entertainment for the rest of the world. But if another brother comes up to me and says, "Hey brother, you look great today. I hope you're doing well," although it might be hard for me to receive, I'll do that, and I'll appreciate that. But we're teaching ourselves. Go ahead, Juan.
Why would that be hard for you to receive?
Because it's not normalized.
I want to talk about this when you get done, G.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead, Cuzzo.
Because we have never had a president that just, just shut down the whole education system. When he shut down special school district, that was an atrocity, bro. You know what I'm saying? How do you shut down special school district? People with special needs and this.
They want to go back because that's exactly where he needs to be, in a special school district.
This is a problem with him. He is cutting out so much stuff that is that has been detrimental to society.
You keep saying this stuff was lowered long before Trump, but what have the people looked like that was in there doing the lowering?
And that becomes the question, right? You're a smart guy, Liberty, and it's hard for me to, and maybe I'm
They
doing
voted for these people. We some of us vote, but we know that those votes have been rigged for years.
Yes.
So let's not pretend that we, the people, have been making these decisions.
They are
We,
studying.
people, have
They are
not.
studying remapping the political party. You know what I'm saying? They are restructuring that every day to try to make it
Make
less and less
decisions.
votes and stuff from our point of view.
Yeah. And so just to speak to that, yeah, there is a part of truth what that he's talking about, that we have elected leaders who have lowered standards scholastically, but they didn't do it for us.
Yeah.
They didn't do it for us. And as a matter of fact, studies show that in the schools where we start excelling, they end up inventing another program to begin to lower our standards back down, right? Because we've got phenomenal teachers. We have phenomenal teachers. And when we begin to pick up on a topic and we begin to excel at something, that's when we get new programs introduced to subvert that,
Yeah.
right? So that is a part of the truth of our system as well. So
Like the DSET program, G. They shut that down because we were getting too knowledgeable.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's why they stopped there.
absolutely.
Our children were prospering and just growing up and just excelling. That's a problem. That's what we
Whole
talking
problem.
about here. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
a problem. When we get the knowledge, it's received different. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me shut up, man.
No, you ain't gotta shut up.
Let me
Speak.
shut up.
So I agree with this, right? I was listening to a debate with James Baldwin and a couple of other people. I was listening to another debate with Malcolm X and a couple other people, right? And what I would say, and this is the genius of the system, as much as I hate to say it, is that this system perpetuates a cycle that keeps us in a specific area because we become entertainment and we're money makers for this system. So the same thing that they were talking about in the 60s, Maddox, first name starts with an L. He was talking to Jim Brown. No, I'll take that back. Governor Maddox was actually talking to James Baldwin, and he started mentioning at that point, at a specific point in the conversation, how the white man was being discriminated against in his own country, right? This is back same time, 50s and 60s time frame. It's been the same story that's been sold and repackaged every decade. This is nothing new. The issue that I have with my culture is that we haven't picked up on it and begun to do better. I have continuously put out how much money our culture is about to make America. And not just that, but the length of time that the black dollar stays within the community. I have done that
you tell us that every year, bro.
I started in December and I push it through for the next few months. I also share ideas as to how to build and establish wealth. And it misses us because it's not entertaining enough for us.
But
and that's
go ahead,
go.
I was just saying, you showed us, like when you was telling us about the family that got them acres and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like, come on, man. Why we ain't doing that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You talk about it all the time, cuz.
And so I agree
with us doing better.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree that we are so stuck in a cycle of survival that when we start doing better and we don't have to simply survive, it feels odd. It feels foreign. And we have to adapt to actually simply breathing and living. Hell, Marvin Gaye saying back in the day, this ain't living. He sang about the exact same conditions we're dealing with now. He was crying out, "Mama, mama," just like the brother did that lost his life.
Yes.
These are the same conditions. They haven't changed and we haven't learned. We continue to be entertainment.
I think you said it, Jig. I think we adapt to the wrong a situationship for us surviving. You know what I'm saying? We know when they cut stuff off, oh man, we can survive, but what are we
Mm,
doing to get ahead? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing to get ahead? That's the goal.
yeah.
Mm.
Wanda, weigh in. You're making me feel bad. I'm becoming preachy. I need
Well,
you to
look,
say.
listening, she all like, yeah, she like, y'all talking that ish, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm just listening. No, I agree. I'm just listening. Then I'm hungry too, so I'm just kind of.
We almost at an hour. We will. I think we should come back and revisit the Black family building or surviving and put numbers to it like Liberty Twitcher was doing.
yeah, that was great, Liberty. We appreciate you for the you know what I'm saying that. And we ain't knocking you, bro. We ain't it's about doing better. And you know what I'm saying? If you know better, you should do better.
Yeah.
That's been something I've been taught. You know what I'm saying? You know right from wrong. You know better. You should do better. So that's what we are as a people, and that's all we saying. We not getting on. Trump just got. We voted him in. Well, I ain't gonna say we, but
As a country, yeah.
as a country, yes, he's our representation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So yeah, absolutely, Liberty. I hope one day you will decide to hop on and let us do us a great justice by allowing us to hear your voice and communicate with us in that fashion. I'd love to for you to hop on so we can speak with you as well. But yeah, I think and I'll put this down, that we should come back and actually revisit this and spend a little more time on it because I didn't think that I was gonna get as passionate about it as I actually am. So, yeah, Liberty Twitch, I was talking to you, man. I was inviting you on
yes.
as a guest, right? We were simply saying that we appreciated the comments that you put in, and hopefully one day you'll bless us with allowing us to hear your voice. You ain't got to show your face, but actually hear your actual opinion and not just be in the comments. Although we do appreciate you being in the comments also.
Appreciate
We
that.
absolutely yeah. So we got to make sure Juan eat. It's about time. So with that being said, we will push on over. We'll push on over to thoughts and dirt.
Oh, my bad. I'm in the music. But families dealing with mental health issues, please just practice a little patience, a little caring, and like I was saying, know when to remove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be stressful for you as well. Don't give advice without asking. You know what I'm saying? For mental health issues, hey, simply ask. If you don't know how to come at a person with mental health issues, look it up. You know what I'm saying? If there are all alternatives and ways that you can approach a person, you know what I'm saying? Not just a mental health person, but a person in general. There are ways to approach people, you know what I'm saying, without making them feel a certain way, defensive, I should say. And Black people, I think we still just surviving. I think once we get back to a community where we can have our own, I don't know if that's just the way, but our own banks are. So we got to be able to finance the people. We got to be able to feed the people. We got to be able to educate the people. So schools, supermarkets, and banks are great. Boss dog.
For sure. Why?
Hey,
Birthday girl.
great conversation tonight, guys. I really appreciate all the comments and the input on everything that we talked about tonight. It was very insightful. As far as mental illness and the family, we have to stop throwing our people away and be there for them because they're not. We have to understand that they're not themselves, and we have to be ourselves to possibly bring them back to who they are, and just be like Dirt said, be patient and get the proper help. Don't just lock them in a room. Don't just push them away. Don't just, just do the bare minimum. It's gonna take a lot of work, and mental illness is real. And I heard like start with the diet. Start eating right. Start being mindful of what we put inside our bodies. That is very important because regardless of what you believe, what we put in our bodies does affect our minds a lot. So be watchful and be vigilant about what we put inside our bodies. Also, I just want to take this time to thank everybody who took the time out of their day to wish me a happy birthday, who sent gifts, cash apps, Venmos, all that. I appreciate all of it. I love y'all real bad. So if y'all still want to still send money to the Venmo, Cash App, it's still open. $ Miss Foster 16. That's Cash App. Venmo, I forgot what it is. I think it's Ellen Foster 2016. That's that Venmo. It's still October, so I'm still celebrating the birthday month. I'm finna turn up this weekend. Plan on having a lot of fun. As always, guys, do not forget to brush and floss at least twice a day. Oral health is overall health, and those are my final thoughts.
I love it. I love it. I love it. For my final thoughts, I'm gonna start this off like this. Go and vote.
Yes.
Go and vote. All these
prelims, all of it.
Yeah, your local elections, go and vote.
Yes.
Because there are consequences for not voting, just like there are consequences for voting. So go and vote. Don't allow anybody to talk you out of voting. Don't allow the shade tree lawyers to tell you that I'm not. You don't need to vote. It ain't going to matter. It is. We see that voting matters now.
It does.
So please go vote. All right, local elections and everything from there. Also, November 1st, SNAP benefits will not be paid out, and federal employees are still not being paid. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I say open the government back up. Give the people what they want. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but give the people what they want. SNAP benefits are stopping. I looked up the actual statistics for the demographics, the race and ethnicity, and listen, here's going to be a time where surviving has served us well. So go vote. SNAP benefits. Hey, I said all that just to say, listen, look out for your fellow Americans.
Coming up.
Say that again, Cuzzo.
That sucks. Thanksgiving coming up. Ain't nobody gonna be in the swapping that blue card.
Why are we paying taxes and the government shut down? Why are
That's what I want to know.
The money that be going somewhere? Why?
Who is that?
Right.
Hi, Roger.
What's happening, Cuzzo? Look, $40 billion just
Peace of love, family.
right on. $40 billion just went to Argentina.
What?
We supporting companies that it's crazy, bro.
Listen, $40 billion just went to Argentina.
Yeah.
I looked up what's going on. I looked up a list of black farmers, and once we do some research, we're going to start pushing out where you can buy direct from black farmers. And there are a lot. There are three or four different farmers that are in Missouri. You can buy direct from them. So, wait, who said no Halloween party? You ain't even in the family text thread. Hey,
right. You didn't want to be involved.
I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
There's some black folks, man. We talking about, man.
My God.
Is having a Halloween party at her shop this weekend. The 25th Saturday is going to be at St. Louis Styles Salon and Barbershop on Dunn Road. I have the flyer. I'll send that out if y'all available. I hear that it's always lit. So if y'all want a Halloween party, there's one there.
Since the fam wasn't talking about doing something, we planning to go down to Memphis for Halloween to watch the Lakers and Grizzlies play. We taking the boys to watch the Grizzlies and Lakers play. So that's what we doing for Halloween.
Wait a minute. Did I miss a text thread?
No. Because Ain't nobody else said nothing else about it since we talked about it the last time, is all I'm saying.
I have anyway. So yeah, black farmers. We'll get back to that. I'll send a text tomorrow, see what's going on. Black farmers, SNAP benefits, and federal employees go and vote. And yeah, I think that will come. Hey, give me my dog. Give me my dog. I want him. Those are my final thoughts. So with that being said, as always, we absolutely appreciate you all hanging out with us and being here. You could have been anywhere else in the world. We got a lot of great things coming up. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're switching stuff up, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to cover mental health a lot more in depth. We're going to be covering financial literacy. We're going to be covering music and art. We're going to be covering politics, education, all of that. We got it. We got it coming.
For Black women who are willing to talk about infertility in the Black community. So that's gonna also be coming up in my segment. So
hey,
Yeah,
come
you
on.
an hour late, bro. Here y'all
yeah,
go.
for our row.
Right.
We
A
love
whole
you,
lot.
brother.
Absolutely. But as always, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night.
Good night, good people.